We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred. With Maxwell Silverhammer. We are nothing sacred. With cruise control. We are nothing sacred.
Do.
Do.
It is fucking Sunday. This is
July
nothing.
14th.
This is nothing sacred
Sacred,
with Maxwell Silverhammer.
and cruise control.
And that is Maxwell Silverhammer, and I
Yeah.
am Cruise Control, and this is the Nothing Sacred show for the 14th of July, and it is hot as a fuck in my apartment right now.
You unlucky bastard.
It's a breezy and freezy 87 degrees in my
Oh, dude, why don't you get a little window air conditioner or something,
because
man?
they're a pain in the ass, and quite honestly, it really doesn't get that bad that much. I mean, and
87 degrees?
it doesn't feel that bad. It's weird. I don't know whether it's because I've
Hey,
been
man.
working out a lot, and I just don't get hot anymore like I used to.
I still get
and
hot.
and most days don't usually get that bad. And then at night, what I do is I leave my window open, and like by 9 o'clock, it's freaking it's
By 9 p.m. or 9 a.m.?
9 p.m. in the morning.
Oh,
No, it stays cool till about 2 in the afternoon here. So it doesn't
okay.
actually get very warm in my apartment until about 2 or 3. So about
Well-
4 or 5 hours. Like right now, it's funky because it's also a little bit humid because it's been raining a little bit more than it usually does.
Right.
And it's about 85 outside. So, but it really has been really mild so far, man. We're talking
We have
about
a
the fucking
mild
weather.
109. That's
Yeah.
It's been that the last couple days.
But anyways,
so.
so it's hot
Anyway,
here.
enough weather talk.
Yeah, but those fucking storms.
It's been really warm over here in
Buckle, my
Missouri.
ball sack is just dripping the fucking sweatsies. You like a little? I got that congealed sweat that just kind of.
Oh yeah, you can make your own pasta sauce
It's
with it.
yeah, it's almost like Jello. It's like it just clings to your nutsack, almost like a funky gelatin.
It's like a Parmesan.
It's like if you dip your balls in a bottle of Vaseline.
I was thinking mashed potatoes.
Yeah, that works too, but a little bit probably Vaseline to mashed potatoes would be the best.
Yeah, mashed potatoes coated with Vaseline.
Yeah, vast potatoes.
Vast potatoes. Oh shit, man.
Yeah. All right, that's a big good welcome. Well, anyways, welcome to the show, everyone. I hope everybody's doing fucking great out in the world out there, and
Oh yeah.
we're all just chugging along, punching our fucking time clocks, and watching everything in our world go crazy. There's a couple. By the way, man, I bet you're really happy about these. I'm gonna tell you 3 things real quick before you go into your spiel about your bullshit. Because I know you have your fucking stories. It'll, whatever.
Yeah,
Well,
I got one that's kind of cool.
73.
I got one that's kind of cool, actually.
Here's my little things first. There's 3 things that I want you to be really excited about. First of all.
Okay.
Ariel from The Little Mermaid. They're remaking a live action version, right?
Okay.
They're making her as a black female. All right.
Oh.
So she was redhead and black. Okay. Here's another one. Here's my other one. Cool one. You know James Bond? You know James Bond 007? If you think 007, what do you think when you think 007?
An Englishman.
And what do you think? What do you think? Whose name do you think of? You say 007. You say.
Oh, Sean Connery.
Yeah. Right. But who is 007?
James Bond.
Right. So you're like, duh. Right. Well, guess not anymore. It's a black female. The new 007 is going to be a black female.
Okay, that's going.
Come on, what?
Even if they made him a black male, that'd be okay.
What? Yeah, or British black male, as long as he's British. I mean, I don't give a shit.
Right.
But male. James Bond's a woman.
So
ladies
how
man.
is it a woman now? How can you make?
Because women are the future. Females are the future. Max. Females are the future, and black females even more so. So you got Ariel's a black female, who's in the
that was not that surprising.
No,
but the James Bond
in the
one
original
is.
one, she's actually the funny thing is that the Little Mermaid is actually based on a Danish fairy tale or Danish folktale.
Oh, really?
And the original mermaid was redhead, and I don't think it's that big of a deal either. But yes, a woman and of course,
woman is James Bond.
And they had this piece in the article because James Bond's a playboy, woman's man, ladies' man, playboy, man, right? Yeah. Well, I guess he hits on the new 007 because, in the newest movie, and she ain't having nothing of that, if you know what I'm saying.
One of those things, huh?
Because he's going to be put in his place like, yeah, you don't hit on me because you're a man, and men are shit.
Men aren't supposed to hit women.
Here's the best one, dude. And I know you'd go for this, and I know you'd be great. We need to go to. We're going to Detroit. We're going to Michigan, right?
Okay.
Because there's a rap festival, right?
Okay.
Well, it used to be they had to change their policy because white people are racist and the world is awful.
Okay.
But they had a policy where all non-white people will be charged $20 at the door, and white people will be charged $40.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's like open racism, man.
Yeah, but who is it open racist against, man?
Us, white people.
Is it really? Think about it, because their logic.
You're trying to think from their logic.
Their logic was, well, see, because people of color, because POC is what they're called. That's everyone who's non-black, right?
Are they collecting reparations by doing that?
They want to. That's another thing they're trying to get reparations, because
I've heard of that. I've heard of.
Well, so what's happening? So basically, they had to change their tune here. And here's the funny that I think is funny. Their reasoning first was we're charging not people of color $10 because most of them do not have the means to be able to show up and pay $20. And I'm like, dude, if you have trouble paying,
can't even trust your own.
If you have trouble paying $10 for a ticket, motherfucker. Watch Amazing Lucas has a great video on it. Of course, you got to watch that.
That's the guy. I was gonna text you the other day. Go, what's that?
Dude,
black
oh my
YouTuber you like watching?
dude, and he's got some. He's the one that talked about the black James Bond, right?
Oh, so he's the one that you heard it from.
Yeah, he's like, it's such pandering bullshit. But this is even worse because what they're saying is that black people or people that aren't white are inherently poor. Because that's why they're charging them less. Because they're trying to give them an advantage.
Every white person's rich. White people make more money.
So here's the funny thing. There's such people trying to advance people of color, right? So there's a big brouhaha about this, and one of the companies who was going to do the ticketing said, first of all, shout out to a rapper. Her name is Tiny Jag. All right. Now she probably I think she sounds like shit. From what I
so she sucks.
I don't know, but. She pulled out of the concert and said, "I'm not going to do this." She goes, "I'm mixed race. What if I have my white mom come to?"
Is she going to get charged more than my dad will?
My dad will. That's ridiculous. And first of all, how do you figure out what percentage do you have to be to be considered like 50-50? Like, what if you're 20% African American but 80% white? Do you get to pay? Yeah. Do you charge $22.50?
Yeah, they break it up like that, you know.
So anyways, they had to change their tune. They had to say it. So now they say it's based on an offer. It's basically you're voluntary. You can pay more if you're a guilty white fuck who feels like you should pay more for a ticket than somebody else because of your skin color.
So wait a minute. Like you're gonna go. Well, wait. I guess there are people that will, huh?
Yeah. Well,
go. Oh man. You know what? I should give them a little more money. They're downtrodden.
But here's the thing. I think is funny. I think instead of actually lowering the prices for everyone, they raised it to the higher price for everyone. Jesus. So because they cared so much that when it became a matter of actually doing it legally,
it still wasn't. Yeah.
But that's our world, man. These people are fucking crazy, man. They're doing this kind of shit, man. Trying to charge more. Like there's a sandwich dude who says that he actually it's voluntary, but he says white people should pay more for their sandwiches.
What? I mean, years ago you'd never get away with that as a business owner. You know what I'm saying? Like even in the 90s, if somebody tried to pull some shit like that. Oh yeah,
and the good thing is there is a lot of backlash about it, but a lot of people are like, well, this is great,
Well, yeah, there's plenty of white people championing that stupid cause.
Because,
you know what I'm saying?
See, because it does two things. First of all, it is discrimination against white people because we should be paying more. But it's also the prejudice of low expectation. We talked about this before.
Of course. Well, they can't afford it.
They can't afford it. Why not? Dude, most black people, I know it's crazy, but most black people are actually not in poverty. Now there are a higher percentage of black people that are in poverty in this country. Right. But there are a shit ton of very successful black colored / whatever people.
No question. What, POCs?
POC is that the POC people
of color.
That means everyone who's not white.
All non-whites.
Think about how.
You just got a real good suntan. Does that make you a person of color?
Another dude to check out, who I think you should check out, is a guy he's a British dude. His name is Jonathan Pie. P-I-E.
Okay. Just like it sounds then.
Yeah, and he talks about like political correctness, white privilege, all that stuff, all that ridiculousness. He makes one statement that's annoying. He makes the fucking pandering statement about women being in general better than men, blah blah blah. You know, like in terms of better people, blah blah.
Does he? He goes there, huh?
But most of the shit he talks about is absolute. But then I think he's joking. I don't know whether he's being totally sarcastic or not. Because quite honestly, I can't stand that pandering. Well, Will's no, men and women are just people. We're
it's not like some statistical.
We're all just
women
people.
Are better or stronger.
Women aren't worse. Women aren't better. Men aren't worse.
That's what I'm saying.
But anyways, bullshit. I had to bring you up to speed on the news, bro, because man, just in case you go to a rap show and they charge you $20. But then of course you could probably say, man.
Well, you know what? Wait a minute now.
Yeah.
See, this leads into my shit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because you talk about rap shows, and so I was at my stepbrother's cousin's birthday party last weekend.
Okay.
And he really liked my music. His dad actually smashed my tape because for obvious reasons, for the language and what he heard, So anyway, now it's a big joke. So when I get there, his name is Christopher, by the way. And then there's
that's where you were standing in your fucking swim trunks.
Rapping. Yeah, you saw that, right?
Fucking old fucking dad bod fucking.
Hey, did I look all Grand Paddock up there or what, man?
I don't know, man. I just don't like watching dudes fucking perform rap in their fucking swim trunks. I didn't really pay much attention to it. I just saw it on there. I was like, oh, okay, dude. So I didn't watch too long.
Well, I wanted to give you just the background of it, and it's actually up in my on my STEM radio channel, so you guys will see it, I'm sure. But Chris, he goes, so man, I want to play some of my music some of your music because my parents are here and I want to piss them off. And of course they didn't mind. Now they're totally cool with it.
Yeah, of course.
And so I said, well, just go on YouTube, man. You can get some of my stuff off there. And he goes, you still have it in you? And I'm like, wait, you want me to rap my shit? And he's like, yeah. And I said, okay, if the DJ can go on YouTube, So I get out of the pool. He walks me to the DJ booth. And, I got to rap at his birthday party. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, it seemed like a pretty big party, actually.
It was. I was like, damn.
So, yeah, you did what, just in the hooker, right?
Yeah, it was just another hooker. Yep.
Yeah, so I was banging on there a little bit. You got the ghost in the background.
I even said that in the little part. I was like, we call him Ghost because he's never had performances.
Actually, that's lately.
No, not all the time. You went to a few.
But that won't be happening anymore because I'm no longer a ghost. I'm a full-fledged fucking singer now, brah.
You're the singer.
The singer, exactly. The singer. So anyway, that was cool. So you were there. So it leads into something, obviously.
Well, it's just funny. Yes, it does lead to something because I have a friend in town, and it's cool. I try to see him when he's in town or whatever because I know. I think it was one time he was here. I didn't really get to see him too much, but anyway, he asked me. He goes, "Hey, we got an extra ticket to this show tonight," and I'm going, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't you go to the show? Go to the show. You can laugh about it or talk about it.
Well, exactly. Well, then he starts. He goes, "Yeah." So I get the time, location. We coordinate all the stuff. All that good shit. And so then he starts. He does this thing where he sends me a text with like a whole flyer about the show. And one of the things that jumped out at me was since the Me Too movement. And I was like, whoa, yeah. This might not be good. Anyway, it's called I Know Me, INOMI. And it was a pretty sad, for me, it was a pretty, generic, low budget ass. It was in this shitbox theater. There were, a few tables there, and there were chairs around them, and people had their chairs turned towards the stage to watch. And the chick comes out, and she's dancing all over stage and jumping around. And a lot of her humor, well, she had a lot of visual humor. Like my buddy called her the female Jim Carrey.
No, he dug the shit out of it, right?
Oh, dude, he knew her. Oh. He knows her. Like, after the show, she came out and she was, like, bullshitting with him forever. I was like, oh, God, let me just get the fuck out of here.
So, but you were a captive audience at that point, right?
During the show, yeah, I was stuck, man.
And you were like, dude, I want to get the hell out of here, right?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, dude. She had a lot of jokes that were raunchy. Like, you and I might even make jokes like these in some cases. But so she had our kind of humor. She joked about, incest and rape and shit like that. And so then she that was her whole bit, but it was all about her being a dancer, being a white trash chick who just wants to be a dancer or a showgirl or whatever. And along the way, she gets raped. She gets by her dad.
See, that's the new thing, man. It's this new. Is it one word?
I think so. I think it's INOMI.
Okay. So she gets she gets raped. She gets what by her dad? Abused, whatever.
She gets raped by her dad. All kinds of shit. And then gets taken advantage of by other dudes and other women. So it's pretty fucked up. I think that's how it's spelled.
Well, either way, I don't care too much. It's like, but she talked about like men being. Was it just bad, like a poor me sob story?
Yeah, basically. Well, she eventually got to become this dancer and pulled herself up by her bootstrap. It has that little happy ending, McTin. But I was not impressed, and her audience was even less impressive.
You think they were less impressive or less impressed?
It could be both. I heard some laughs. There were a few laughs, but I was like, this chick isn't as good as he made her out to be, Mm-hmm. So anyway, but then he wanted to get, okay, now here's the thing. With Vegas tourists, why do they want to jump around and go from bar to bar and I'll do, because he was like, all right, we should go over to the El Cortez. Oh, then they wanted me to take me to his buddy had tickets for Men Without Hats. Remember those dudes?
Men Without. They sang. What song did they sing?
We can dance if we want to.
And you're like, no, or you're like,
yeah. I said no, and his buddy was like, hey man, well Howard Jones is going to be down there playing, and of course you know Howard Jones too.
Yeah, he's actually. Oh, okay, he's good. Howard.
Yeah,
Jones.
He's decent.
Love?
Yeah.
A couple of songs actually. I actually really liked Howard Jones. Okay.
Yeah, no, he had some good shit, but I was like, man, I don't feel like going to another concert. Like, I want to get drunk. You know what I'm saying? I want to chill. So
yeah, you want to hang out. You don't want that. I know me was kind of blew your load in terms of like your whole mood. Probably you're just like I just want to.
Because that's the other thing. You couldn't drink in there.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
So we went to the bar. We had like 2 beers. Because we got this pitcher. So, and then my buddy was all, interested in, we got to get over there, man. We don't want to be late for our show, man.
Dude, it's white knight fuckery basically going on probably.
Well, here's the thing, though, man. He's married. So, and as a matter of fact, this was kind of strange, too. I eventually wanted to get the fuck out of there. As soon as we walked out of the theater, and they're going, well, dude, we're going to go see Men Without Hats, man. I'm like, no. You going to go see Men Without. And then when the chick came out and started talking to my buddy, the one who was in the show.
Yeah.
Because it's a one-woman show, basically. She does all that acting. And
Yeah, because no one wants to tolerate her, so she has to do a one-woman show.
Pretty much.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, we go outside and I said, and when they started like ass kissing the chick, I was like, okay, I'm calling Lyft. So what wound up happening is because my buddy goes, okay, we're going to the concert. You go back with Max to wherever he's going, which I was going to the Runner. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we're gonna drink. So her and I take Lyft to the Rum Runner, and she orders some food. By the way, she paid for her shit. I didn't pay for it. Of
course. Well, that's good. No, I was that last time. So, because you didn't find her attractive at all, right?
Who, his wife?
Oh, his wife. Oh,
yeah.
Do I know this? Do I know this person?
You might know of him, but I don't think you ever.
Okay. Well, I'll ask you later on, but I don't want you.
Yeah, you can. I'll tell you.
I know me. Okay, I thought you were talking about I know me.
I know me. Oh well, that was it though. Really, with I know me, but I was just kind of.
But you didn't mention. She said you'll come with. I didn't know his wife was actually with him. So.
Oh okay. Yeah, my bad. Because I didn't say. Oh yeah, me and his wife.
No, you didn't. So go fuck yourself. Okay. Anyway, so continue on. So basically, she went to the Rum Runner
with me
and was hanging out there, which is fine. I mean, you know her as well, right?
I just met her this weekend.
Okay, so
because he's talked about her in the past when he's been here, but he hasn't been here with her.
Okay, so all right, so he's there with. So you're at the Rum Runner and just chilling.
We're at the Runner. She's she has a drink or two. She orders some food to go, and she's like, "Yeah, sorry to be a mama bear, but I want to get home to my son." I'm like, "Oh shit, don't worry about that." So she leaves, and then my buddy comes and joins me. The guy who went to the Men Without Hats concert. Supposedly.
Oh jeez.
So yeah, he comes and joins me, and his buddy Lucia, I think, is with him too. So we're talking and just bullshitting and drinking and whatever, and that was it.
It's weird. So, but yeah. So I know.
But the thing, yeah, no, it's just the whole message of the thing basically was the I know me was, men are, and she made some comment at the end that really pissed me off. She said something about, we got to get this, what'd she say, this administration out of office or something like that at the end. And of course she got cheers.
Of course, because, even though the economy's...
Yeah, it's better than it's been in a long time.
I mean, I'm doing better than I've been for some time. I mean, I'm not saying everything's perfect. I don't like his demeanor in some ways.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, he's not any He's not any worse than Obama. I actually think he's better than Obama. But
way better than Obama, obviously.
I just feel like he's an idiot in some ways, and he says stupid shit, but he's also fucking hasn't blown anything up yet. In fact, we haven't had any wars at all since he's been president. We haven't had very few conflicts. How many conflicts did we have when Obama was president?
Oh, dude.
We had airstrikes, we had drones, we have all sorts of shit. We don't have a lot of that shit. So people are talking about this warmonger, this evil. What wars? Where have we gone? What have we? He's actually talked to North Korea. He's talked to people in. So while I don't think he's the greatest fucking thing since sliced bread, and I'm not some Trump guy,
you're a Trump supporter.
I just don't see where
it's
all the media, man. People can't stand because he says he's racist. I'm like, what has he said?
Jesus.
What has he done that's racist? Well, he says something once. What?
Yeah, they totally take something
like these gay people. He's actually been very supportive of LGBTQWXY.
Yeah, he signed some shit into law, didn't he? It's
whatever. The whole point is that it's just funny how it's a cool thing to
hate
get
Trump.
This administration out so we can replace him with what?
Yeah, what do you want? You want Obama back?
Same thing. Of course they do. They loved Obama. He was.
I don't know why, man. So much shit happened. So much tension was going on.
Yeah,
I
don't feel as much. I mean, there's tension between because our world is jacked right now. When you got people,
just how people are, they're fucked up,
milkshakes on each other and shit. You heard about that? That's the new thing. Throw milkshakes on people who disagree with you on right rings conservatives.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, and they say it's not assault, but it is assault.
So can we throw a milkshake at them? Right?
No. Well, they don't. They're not Nazis. See.
Oh, really? Okay. They're just reverse.
So you can punch a Nazi. You can do anything to a Nazi. You can do anything to anybody you want to. But yeah. So that's. I'm just sorry. Going back on my usual world is fucking turning into shit. Tangents.
It's all gloom and doom.
Yeah, pretty much. But hey, we're alive. We're still rolling.
Oh, hell yeah! Oh, here was another irky thing.
You got another. What's next on the agenda?
So my property management company, all right, my property manager is a guy named Jose Bautista. So I think you know where this is going. And so I come home, I think it was Wednesday night, and my driver says there's like a big line at the gate. And I'm going, okay, what the fuck's going on there? So we get up to the gate. I give her the gate code. She puts it in. She's like, it's not working. So I'm going, what the fuck? So I said, you sure you did it right? She's like, yeah. So I said, use my phone code then. So I gave her the code that rings to my phone. And I just buzzed her in that way, using my phone. So we get in, and I'm like, yeah, Jesus, wonder what's going on here. So I called our after hours office, well, you can just call the number, but it forwards you to a after hours number. And so you get forwarded to this thing, and I talked to this woman named Marilyn, who actually was really good, really professional. And I explained the situation. I said, it's not a flood or fire, but we can't get into our complex. The gate's not working. So she says, hold on. She puts me on hold. Comes back a few minutes later. She goes, yeah, sorry, I tried to reach your property manager, Jose, but he's not answering his phone, so I left him a message. So I said, okay, well, it's the best we can do, I guess. Anyway, turns out I called the next day and spoke to somebody at my property management company. And the guy goes, oh, yeah, well, we changed the gate code. And I'm like, then you didn't notify anybody? And he goes, oh, yeah, we notified everyone. We sent mailers out to every address. And so he confirmed mine. And, I'm going, well, then why were other neighbors stuck outside? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And well, then the second thing, now this was kind of a fuck up because they had my old email address that I don't use anymore. So I said, oh no, man, you got to change that, which I have emailed our property manager guy from my new address since, but obviously he didn't put that one in for whatever reason. So, but,
so you got that taken. So now you got, so it wasn't even that. that the gate was broken. It was that there was a new code.
They changed the code and didn't let anybody know.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of annoying because now I've got to call. And I asked the guy, I said, how often are you going to change this code? And he's like, oh, well, we hope not to change it for a while now, And I'm like,
they probably had to change it because you know how fucking level your neighborhood is. Everyone probably had that shit was coming in the swim or some shit. By the way, that's the question I was going to ask you this year. How is your luxurious
swimming pool?
Is it still like can you still like can you swim around and bump into like a island of bugs?
A grape or something?
An island of bugs just floating dead on the water?
Well, actually, this year it's not been too bad. They cut some trees down in here.
They did, huh?
Yeah. They cut a few trees down. What is that noise? Oh, sorry, man. I heard something. I guess it's sirens.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
They coming in?
It's getting gangster. It's close by. Must be around here.
They cut some trees, huh? Because they're probably,
Yeah, because they were dead or old or something.
Big
palms. They just cut them
whatever.
down. Yeah. So I don't have all those pine needles all over the fucking place anymore, which is great. But it did take some shade from my place because, I was right there in the shade, so that afternoon sun wouldn't come slamming in, through that window.
Yeah. But now it does.
Now it does, but you know what? The trade-off is less bugs, no more pine needles.
Yeah. So how's I was wondering how's the vibe? You got a lot of weird kids in there at like 10 o'clock at night.
Here's the crazy thing, man. That was another thing they did. I had to call to find out because I asked about the pool. And I called my property management office, and he goes, "Oh, well, the thing with the pool is there's a fob that we got to give you." And I'm thinking, I didn't get anything about this. And I said, "Oh, okay." So he goes, "Yeah, you just got to come down here." He's like, "You're the owner." I said, "Yeah." And so he goes, "Okay." And basically said if tenants are here, they have to get their landlords to okay them to come down and pick up the little fob thing for the gate.
Uh-huh.
So now it's a fob that you just walk up and raise the little flap and then put it up against the pad and it beeps and
opens. Oh, really?
Yeah, and then you just open the gate. It unlocks it
So
for you.
does it still have like a fucking 8 p.m. curfew or some shit like that?
No, actually, I've been in there as late as 9 p.m.
Oh, but you can stay. You could probably I wonder if you can stay later now. Do they have security walking around there?
Well, I don't know, man. I don't think so because although last year they had a guy come chaining the gate shut at 10 o'clock. I thought he was fucking with me because he comes in and he goes, "Pool is closed, sir." And I went, "Oh, yeah, they've been saying that." And I just kind of sat there, I was in the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
And then I hear chains on the gate. And I'm like, son of a bitch, this motherfucker's actually chaining the gate shut. And I was like, okay, I need to get the fuck out of here,
They don't do that this year because they have the fob now. So
I think you're right, man. I think you're right.
Fob.
The fob, the magic fob.
The magic fob.
And it tracks when you're in there. And if something happens real late or at a weird time, then they kind of track it to the fob,
They probably can, huh?
Yeah, so
they got those. They can do investigations. They probably got cameras and shit in there now. And
well, but the lack of communication there. And then they said, "Oh yeah, we mailed everything out, pretty dirty."
Of course they do, but they probably did. But you wouldn't know what the hell it is.
Well, I do scan my mail though, not often, but
that's true. Yeah, you probably would have got something, especially when some other people weren't able to get in, so they probably didn't get anything either.
Well, yeah, there was some people pulling up to the gate as
the Home Boners Association.
Oh yeah, they're great, aren't they? Aren't they just wonder thunders?
Yeah, and they'll turn the water off on fucking holiday weekends and just magical things that happen with those. Glad I'm a part of that. I wish I were a part of that. I'm kind of sad.
I know. Don't you feel jealous?
I do, man. I feel like I am missing out on an essential thing in my life, not having that in my life, and I think that's definitely something I need to look into changing.
That was my water bottle, by the way.
I know what that was. All right, I'm not a stupid fucking moron. Good
really?
Christ.
Sure about that?
No, not a lot of times I'm not. There's been times I'm like, I am a fucking moron. But not recently, at least hopefully.
Well, good.
Anyway, so what else is going on? What else?
Man, that's pretty much it, money.
Just watch out, man, like I said. But here's a question for you. Going back to that question about the money, spending more. What would they do with you? Because you're not a POC. You're not a
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering,
would they make you? I mean,
an honorary POC?
I could say they make me because I'm a half. A person of colorlessness.
Hey, that's what we are, people of colorlessness.
Colorlessness.
Well, maybe that's it. They either A, feel sorry for you, or B,
So would you be like, I'm blind? They go, oh, well, you're white, but I'm blind. Oh shit, get them in for 15.
We're gonna do a little discount for you, okay?
Yeah, not,
your situation.
Not 20. We won't get you the $10 that the poor darkies have to pay. And here's the thing. These of course this is a rap. These are run by African and quote unquote African American people of color. So these people are giving themselves these low expectations because man, black people are poor. That's
we just it's the what do they call that? Self-fulfilling prophecy or whatever. You know, where you're predicting your death. You there, man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. So
I think but it's sad that you actually have such low expectations for yourself that you think that because of your skin color that everyone around you who has the same colors is broke.
Right, like, man, we all broke black people. Like, come on, dude.
Also, check out Amazing Lucas's liberal view of a fight at Disneyland.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
He goes. No. These black people, these people of these black kings and queens, these African kings and queens, they aren't fighting. They're dancing. Really good. Amazing Lucas is cool, yeah. But the newest one, like I said, that was from today. You know, the
Fight at Disneyland is what it's called.
No, Fight at Disneyland. There's a bunch from the last couple of weeks. Obviously, he does one like every day or so. He talks about a whole bunch of different shit. But the one about the money is funny because he's like, if you can't afford $10 ticket, what do you think you're gonna be? Or $20 ticket, what do you think you're gonna be able to afford If you can't afford a $20 ticket, you're most likely not going to be able to afford a $10 ticket. You know, because if you have trouble, if taking that $20 ticket and making it a $10 ticket is gonna make you come to that. You should save your money and not come.
Right, exactly. Like, well, do you feel? Yeah. So like you could afford it or not?
Yeah, it's crazy. Man. Anyway, I don't have much else. It's just to say that we're rolling along and shit's going. But
actually, it's been a pretty kick dick. It's so far, man. We're 7 months into the year. It's been a pretty kick dick year.
Kick dick year. Honestly, I've had a great year. Best year in a while. I mean, I'm in shape. I'm fucking.
Yeah, well, and doesn't it feel good to actually be functional again? Like, yeah.
Well, I have always been functional.
But well, no, you know what I'm saying though. Yeah. But like, I was for a while, I was pretty dysfunctional.
Yeah, you climbing upstairs would get you winded and shit.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I used to be a real out of shape, kind of sickly fuck.
Yeah.
So that's
and you wouldn't work out, then you eat the 2 fucking Wendy's triple fucking baconators, whatever.
Yeah, I'd eat the triple baconator and then a large fry and a Frosty.
I think it was the quadruple, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think it was a triple.
And the Frosty, of course.
Oh God, yes. God, I just had no fucking restraint. I was eating like I was 18.
And then climbing up fucking stairs, going, oh God.
Oh God, yeah. Or even coming downstairs too.
Or that, yeah.
Sometimes you'd be winded,
Now we're better and we're moving forward. So
it's a step forward, buddy.
One step forward for man and one step for mankind. And this has been the Nothing Sacred Show for the 14th of July 2019. I am Cruise Control.
And I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
And that's the story
there.
We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred. With Maxwell Silverhammer. We are nothing sacred. With Cruise Control.